Look at what your faith has done.
In the fifth circle of hell, seventh Bolgia, aka Research Inner Circle, aka Soul Transference Division 666, Lord Goliath is looking at a blood sample that he stole from Priest a few days earlier.
With this blood, I will bring forth a weapon inflammable enough to burn the bounty to the earth.
One of his science minions, called Dr. Mindbreaker, comes into the room.
We are ready, my lord.
Excellent. Begin the soul extraction.
The Mad Lab science minions and Dr. Mindbreaker were preparing to start the procedure. In the Atlantic Ocean, 20 fathoms below the surface, in the BioRay starship, Xelebra had just finished her shower. But she heard Priest screaming from his room when she got out. After she got in her bathrobe, she heard the doorbell ring right as she was getting in it. And then she ran to the main door of her room. And just when she opened the door, Priest was there.
Priest, are you okay?
He asked if he could come in.
Can I come in, please?
Without too much hesitation, Xelebra invited him in. They sat side by side on the edge of her bed.
Now, What do I owe the pleasure of your visit, priest? What is wrong? Was someone after you? Did you have a bad dream?
Priest takes a heavy huff of air and spills all his beans.
Let me ask you something. Do you have nightmares?
Of course. I have been fighting a war on the other side of the universe for a few million years, so guess why? What kind do you have?
Xelebra asked. Priest took another large breath, and what he said made Libra's jaw drop just a little bit.
In my dreams, I see you, Safu, Henya, and Trizergog.
Priest starts to shiver as he begins to tell his story.
And I see you all at each other's throats. And then I see you all dead.
Xelebra looks at Priest and puts her right hand on the right side of his temple. When she closes her eyes, she puts her head down, activates her water power, and begins a kind of elemental mind meld. And by doing this, she starts to read his thoughts, dreams, and memories. And she saw his dreams as she focused. But by the time she started, she wished she had not, for she saw horrible flashes from his dreams and memories. Images of horrific sights. She said she saw he was responsible for it all. The coming apocalypse, their annihilation, the corruption of the entire human race, and the rise of the fallen one. But there was something different about him in this. Something much, much darker. For he wore a black cloak. He had horns on his head, like he had been demonized. But he did not look like any of the demons that she was aware of. He looked like a new breed, because his eyes were not red or black, but yellow. The planet exploded, and as the Earth and Moon collided, causing an epic chain reaction of explosion with a massive effect that echoed throughout the loudness of the void of space. By the time she screamed in horror so loud he could hear it through the entire ship. And it was so loud that every creature in the sea outside the ship could hear it too. And I mean every creature on the outside of the ship within 100 miles. Everyone in every room woke up very alarmed. But outside the ship, in the sea itself, they were not the only ones whose attention she had attracted. I guess the point of this is be careful what you wake up to in the darkness of the ocean, because sometimes something that you do not expect just might be listening, waiting, and then when you least expect it, it swims for you, hungry and anxious. Well, if that's the case, then that sucks. Because in the great dark of the ocean, Xelebra woke something ancient, something quite large in the process.